the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket! It was Saturday afternoon and Grandpa was playing with my seagull, Gordon.
Oh, sorry, Wolfie.
I was getting ready to go to the first ever Sunnysands Kids Art Club at Miss Smiley's Cafe. I love painting, sticking and making stuff, and I knew the art club was going to be really fun. But what I didn't know was there'd be magic in the air.
I couldn't decide what outfit my dolly should wear, so I bought all of them. What about you, Jason? You're supposed to bring something to draw, remember?
How about Gordon?
Great idea, Grandpa.
Hurry up, Jason. Mum, time to go.
Do you want to go to the art club, Gordon? I know I do.
I just knew what Grandpa was thinking. Sure enough. Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
Grandpa, come back! You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can fly off in my plane. Nobody else knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap. Whenever he disappears, everyone thinks he's gone for a little lie down.
Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? I expect he's glad we're going out. You know how he likes his peace and quiet. Come along, Jemima.
Come on, Jason, we're going to be late.
I hate leaving Grandpa on his own when he's small. But I had to go. We all got into Campo and set off for the cafe. And Mum said...
I wonder what the art teacher's going to be like.
And Jemima said...
I hope she's nice and friendly.
And I said... Oh no, I forgot Gordon. And Jemima said...
Jason!
But I wasn't so worried about Gordon. I was much more worried about Grandpa.
Whee!
I knew he'd have a plan. I just didn't know what it was. The new art teacher was already there. And so were my friends Zach and Lily.
See, children, nice and pointy. That's how we like them. Everybody must have a pointy pencil. Pointy pencils are most important.
I didn't know the teacher's real name, but I knew if Grandpa was here, he'd call her Mrs Pointy Pencil. Her face, of course.
You. Oh, that's a lovely one. Pointy pencil for you, pointy pencil for you, pointy pencil for you, and pointy pencil for you. Now, I hope you've all remembered to bring something to draw today.
I was about to tell Mrs Pointy Pencil I'd forgotten to bring Gordon when I saw him sitting by the open door. This could mean only one thing. If Gordon was here, so was Grandpa.
Little boy, sit down. Little girl, what are you doing? Stop dressing that dolly and put those clothes away. I will not have this messing about. Now, before you start drawing something, you have to look at it very, very carefully, like this. And after you have looked at it for a very, very long time, you take your pointy pencil and you hold it very carefully, like this. And then You start drawing, but you do it very, very slowly, 1 inch at a time. And
Nobody wanted to know about pointy pencils. Everyone just wanted to do some art.
keep going.
And I just wanted to know where Grandpa was.
What happens when you make a naughty mistake, huh? You use an eraser.
He had to be hiding somewhere.
Erasers.
And now I knew where. I said you couldn't come.
Well, it's a good job I did. I've never heard such a load of boring old nonsense. This art club needs livening up.
No, please don't.
Little boy over there, stop talking to yourself. Now, girls and boys, let me see your toys. I am going to inspect them to make sure they're suitable for drawing.
So I got out Gordon, and Zach got out his racing car, and Lily got out nothing.
I couldn't decide what to bring. She's going to be so cross with me.
Make sure your pencil is really pointy when you draw these wheels. Oh, and that drum. Yes, well, that's
Grandpa
very
was
difficult
jiggling
to draw.
about.
You'll need
I
double
guessed he wanted
sharpening
to
on your
talk to
pencil
me.
for that. I'll have to inspect the pencil before you do it. All
Lily
right?
needs help. I've got to find her a toy to draw.
No, Grandpa. It was too late. Once Grandpa's got an idea in his head, there's no stopping him. Mrs. Pointy Pencil was going from table to table. Any moment she was going to discover that Lily hadn't got a toy to draw. Mrs. Pointy Pencil got nearer and nearer, and Lily started to slide under the table. Suddenly she saw something.
Little girl, sit up properly and show me your toy. Where is it? I'm waiting.
It's this.
Oh, a fairy dolly.
Only it wasn't a fairy dolly. It was a fairy grandpa.
Oh, she's so sweet.
This time, Grandpa had gone too far.
Where did you find her?
Under the table.
I've an idea. Let's all draw the fairy dolly.
No, you can't! This was a disaster. I knew Grandpa wouldn't be able to stay still for much longer. I had to do something. Look, over there, a huge hairy purple thing.
Stop it, children! Come on, sit down.
I rushed to Jemima's doll's box and found Grandpa's clothes. I was about to give them back to Grandpa when Mrs. Pointy Pencil turned round.
Stop. Hurry up! Now, sit, everybody. Everybody. Purple hairy thing indeed. Any more trouble from you and you won't be coming back next week. Right. Now, everybody, get out your pointy pencils and let's all draw the little fairy dolly.
But the little fairy dolly had gone.
Someone must have taken it. Come on, own up. Who took the fairy?
Mrs.
Don't
Pointy
shake
Pencil
your head,
was
Debbie.
getting crosser and crosser. She
I
looked
don't
like she was
find
going to
out who.
explode.
Right. Everybody put your hands on your heads. I am going into the art cupboard and I am going to count to 10. And when I come out, I want to see the fairy!
Good news was that Mrs. Pointy Pencil had gone to hide in the art cupboard. The bad news was she wasn't the only one.
Greetings, teacher. Don't despair. Fairy magic's in the air.
You're real. A real fairy.
Let me give you some advice. Don't be nasty, just be nice. Brilliant artwork can be done if you make it lots of fun.
Fun?
Pointy pencils are okay, but these children need to play. Ask for their ideas and see how creative they can be.
Oh. I know just what we should do. Let's have fun with paint and glue.
Mrs. Pointy Pencil was a completely different person. It was as if she'd been put under a magic spell.
Forget about pointy pencils. I want to hear your ideas, children.
Well, we can
Everyone had forgotten about the missing fairy. Everyone, that is, except me. Although I had a pretty good idea where I could find her. I mean, him. Grandpa, please put your clothes back on before there's any more trouble. I'm going to take you home.
Yes, okay, Jason. I must admit, this tutu is a bit tight.
Hurry up. I want to see what the others have been doing. The others had made a collage of Fairyland, and Mrs Pointy Pencil had made a collage on herself.
This is wonderful, children.
Yes, it is.
We're in Fairyland. Give yourselves a big cheer. Yeah!
Grandpa was safely back in my pocket. And when we got home, I ran ahead of everyone and put him down on the floor. He whipped his shrinking cap off and went back to his normal size.
No more boring pointy pencils, eh, Jason? She'll be a fun art teacher from now on. We did it, eh? Teamwork.
Teamwork.
The art club was fantastic, Grandpa.
They did a huge collage of Fairyland. I wish you could have seen it. What's that on your shoulder, Grandpa? You're all sparkly. Anyone would think you'd been to Fairyland too.
With our magic and turn the world hairy.
Oh, how trendy!
We ran out of spells in our hairy fairy tree,
But they don't care.
they let it be hairy. Ha ha Hairies, finding all the laughter in Hairyland. Ma, ha,
And Minnie.
and don't forget there's Nanna.
And Chihuahua, the hairy cat.
But up on the hill in Chateau Shampoo, there's Boris Boo Hoo.
A voice too.
Boris is trouble, you wait and see. But they don't care, they let it be hairy. Hairies.
If you could have a wish, Quiff, what would you wish for?
I'd wish for... what would I wish for? Oh, hi, it's you.
Hello! We're thinking up wishes, only Quiff can't think of anything.
I can. I've got it. This is a brilliant wish. I'd wish that we could still do magic.
Oh, Quiff, that would be so cool. Oh, I really miss doing magic.
Me too. Don't be sad, Wiggy. Hey, remember that time Minnie Ha Ha thought she'd found something magic?
No.
Yes, you do. You do. She found it in the Forest of Frizz.
I know the story. I know it. I'm not sad anymore. Let me tell it. Well, one day, Minnie Ha Ha and Pa Ha Ha went to the Forest of Frizz because they were looking for things for Pa's collection of junkety junk.
We were sitting on a tufty toadstool watching them.
Look, Minnie's found something.
Minnie had found this, a dirty old lamp.
Pa thought it was a great piece of junkety junk.
This wasn't junk. Minnie thought it was a magic lamp with a genie inside.
A genie? What's that?
He's like a little fairy. You rub the lamp and the genie appears. Then you make a wish and the genie makes it come true.
That is amazing! Minnie was so excited, and so was Pa.
Because this was the day for wishes to come true.
Then Pa Ha Ha had an idea.
They should give the magic lamp to Nanna Ha Ha. She could do with a genie to help her clean up her arty den.
Pa Pa went to fetch Ma, and Minnie went to Nana's arty den with a lamp.
No hairy way were we going to miss seeing the genie, so we jumped on our Papa Picky and followed Minnie.
Picky, picky, follow me round Hairyland, round Hairyland.
I am quick
And I am Wiggy with a hairy
fairy band.
But in the hairy apple orchard, someone was very cross. Can you guess who? Boris Boo Hoo, what's he gonna do? Boris's clatterbanger had broken down.
We landed in a hairy apple tree. Boris was furious. Why should he, Boris Boo Hoo of Boo Hoo Shampoo, have to fix his own clatterbanger?
How he wished he had somebody to do all his dirty jobs for him.
At that moment, Minnie Ha Ha turned up on her way to Nanna's.
Boise was so pleased to see her that he did this.
Minnie showed Boise the lamp. She told him there was a magic genie inside. A genie that could make wishes come true.
Boise thought the lamp just looked like a piece of old junky junk.
But Minnie said it definitely was magic, and she was going to give it to Nanna.
So Boise went with Minnie to Nana's arty den, forgetting all about Boris and the broken down clatterbanger.
Oh, you know what's going to happen now.
Boris Boo Hoo wanted that magic lamp. He wanted a genie to make his wishes come true.
He had to get his hands on it. But first, he'd have to get Nanna and Minnie and Boise out of the way.
And for that he needed a plan.
Boris needs a plan, he needs a plan as quick as he can. He needs to plan a big surprise.
He needs to plan his next plan.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
What'll it be? This time, Boris was pretending to be the genie of the lamp.
Meanwhile, at the arty den, Nanna was thanking Minnie for the magic lamp. Her arty den was such a mess. A genie was just what she needed.
We arrived in time to see Nanna rub the lamp.
We waited and waited, but no genie appeared.
Blah, blah.
Nana thought maybe the lamp wasn't working because it was too dirty.
So off she went to Hairytown to buy lamp polish.
Nana's coming! Quick, hide!
As soon as Nanna Ha Ha had gone, Boris Boo Hoo tippy-toed up to her arty den.
Minnie really wanted to have a go with the magic lamp. She was sure she could make it work.
They didn't see Boris tippy-toeing in.
Boris the genie needed to appear before the real genie did. Otherwise his plan would fail.
Minnie rubbed the lamp as hard as she could. This happened.
This is the genie of the lamp. The genie of the lamp is here for you. Make a wish and whatever you wish, he'll make your wish come true.
And what did Minnie and Boise wish for?
Hairy berry ice cream!
The genie of the lamp told them to go to the curly swirly meadow and they'd find all the hairy berry ice cream they could eat.
Off they ran to the curly swirly meadow.
That Boris Boo Hoo is such a meanie Boo Hoo.
If only there was something we could do, do.
Boris had got Minnie and Boise out of the way. He was just about to run off with the lamp
When he heard Ma and Pa coming.
Pa showed Ma the lamp. Did she think it was magic?
Ma said there was only one way to find out. So she gave it a rub with her hairy hanky.
Boris again had to appear before the real genie of the lamp did.
genie of the lamp. The genie of the lamp is here for you. Make a wish and whatever you wish, he'll make your wish come true.
And what did they wish for?
They wished for a huge hairy pear pie.
The genie told them to go to the Forest of Frizz. They'd find all the hairy pear pie they could eat.
So off went Ma and Pa to the Forest of Frizz.
I don't like this. Boris's plan is working.
Don't worry, Wiggy. It won't work for long.
In the curly swirly meadow, Boysie and Minnie were waiting for their hairy berry ice cream. Aww.
And in the Forest of Frizz, Ma and Pa were waiting for their huge hairy pear pie.
Back in the arty den, Boris Boo Hoo had the magic lamp and was about to leave when he heard...
Nanna Ha Ha was back, so Boris hid again.
Come back.
Nanna was surprised that Boysie and Minnie weren't there, but she got out the polish and started to rub the lamp.
And you can guess what Boris had to do. This is the genie of the lamp. The genie of the lamp is here for you. Make a wish and whatever you wish, he'll make your wish come true.
And what was Nanna's wish?
Well, Nanna had lots of wishes. But first, she wished the genie would dance with her.
This was not part of Boris's plan at all.
Then Minnie, Boysie, Ma and Pa came back. They'd got fed up with waiting for their wishes to come true.
Nanna started to spin the genie around and around, faster and faster until...
Boysie looked closely at the genie, and then he realised it was his dad.
He's dressed up as a genie for a joke.
Boris promised that he would get some ice cream and hairy pear pie for them, but that he couldn't resist playing a joke on them.
So the lamp wasn't magic after all.
But Nanna didn't mind one hairy bit. She didn't need a magic genie. She had Boris. And now he could make another wish come true and help her clean up her arty den.
I remember how Nanna Ha Ha made Boris do all the cleaning up.
Yes, and Boris hates cleaning up, doesn't he?
Yes, but it served him right. It was hilarious.
So the story cheered you up then?
I can't even remember why I was sad before.
Oh, you were sad about losing all our magic.
Oh, yes.